going into this match.
I think they obviously changed.
Yeah, but he mumbles, Bacon.
Clearly.
Okay, we got Cake up on defense, we got Navi on attack.
The breach on this map. I think they might struggle, especially with the fade. They're going to have to invest like aftershock, a lot of stuff to break the trips if they want to do it deep in the site. So see what happens.
I think especially with
the crawl up, 2% shoots the recon, so there's two here. Hey, I like the save of the stun though. Save the stun wasn't too bad.
They always do this. They always play three people pushing somewhere on the pistol.
He goes back in for another bite.
Like the paper X was the 3.
Yeah.
It's a weird pause for Aves to be in.
For the time being, this 3v3, they could look to pressure him, but the plan
Most teams would go pinch him here before planning.
Where NAVI are taking in an early battle for Hero. He's managed to take Elite down and leaves Sagetsu alone. Both of these players isolated, spread out. It should be easier for NAVI to deal with them. The Sheriff still lurking. Sagetsu grabbing one, but he's so desperately low. It will be Aves with all the pressure. He opened up the round, and now it's his job to
2
close
bullets.
it. Finding the first, sees the
Oi, absolute shots, bro. Absolute
This guy is in such form.
That was calm. That was really calm.
And a 1-0 start for KC.
That was some calm aim right there.
I like the post plant from Navi, to be honest. Like pushing up is nice, but I think they stayed there a bit too long. I think some teams do that. Like playing inside that bomb site is really strong on post plant. So.
I feel like
There's a lot of people that play their after plans wrong. I do think they got a pinch on Aves early with him.
Yeah, he's kind of stuck in elbow, right? Like
coming into this match,
most teams would just go for him. Yeah.
The difference makers.
I mean, he hit great shots though. It's not like. I mean, they probably should have won it still.
Even on Navi's side,
Navi's coach? Ah, dude, I read it too late.
Happy is 2-1 versus KC. But I don't know if that's versus Ang or versus KC.
This happened to Pal as well, I think. It's the curse of the first time TriCast.
Carmine love attack balls. They love attack balls.
Well, hopefully it's not going to be a particularly long one. Of course, again, going through the series,
What's on flashes in the game? I mean, they're good.
Is there anyone you favor here? Because I feel like for me, coming into this,
people are pretty good at turning them, I would say. So you got to be better with them these days.
We've seen the back and forth that just came up on screen. That was a 2-1 in terms of.
I think it's more just like the other util that comes with the flash players. It's just the fact they gave a duelist a flash.
Yeah,
the other util's better. If you do a direct comparison.
I think it literally comes down to who's in better form today. Navi impressed me a lot last week against Fnatic. So. I want to say Carmen, but I think.
Weber, that's what I'm saying, bro. I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
Keeping us on the edge of our seats, I guess.
Yep. Well, a 1-0 start for KC. The tech pause, but not a long one. We're right back into the game. It's Navi on the attack.
Okay, with the plant, they get a couple of guns.
There's still a couple of
in pistols.
Sparks of hope on their side.
Full retake over towards A. So honestly, Navi will kind of love that. Let's commit towards the site.
It is a bit more
they are committing because they got no backup options other than the mid info.
To get past is a Cypher trip that, for a moment, no one was there to perform the kill on the back of, but Sadik is now. With the well-placed smoke, they might be able to make it into the site.
My camera is destroyed.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance to get the bomb down here. They could actually do
something. Yeah, they have a good chance to do a lot of damage here in my mind.
It's going to be difficult, especially with how little they have. But they might be able to force
still
some players
holding
back. Sadak making his way in towards the smoke, a chance to really farm up some of those orbs, but also at the same time not wanting to get swarmed. To the aggression of Alexic will at least make this one a bit more costly. For the rest of the KC players, playing it safe, just going to work as a unit.
They've gotten the spike down, playing close as well. That's nice disruption. We're down to a 2v2 for a moment, but Sagetsu quick to eliminate Xiao, a man up against his former team. Rivalry in the making for Alexic. That's going to be tough to do anything here. He's spamming through, not knowing if they're on the defuse. Now he has that info, but they've invaded
down, dude.
Alexic takes them down. Halfway already. A full
bold from Sadak. That's insanely bold from him. But I will say, I don't really like how they play against the eco here. Like, that's always going to be a relatively expensive round. For sure.
Yeah, it was a really good eco round by Navi. I think the Raze is one away from ult as well. So
Still though, bonus round they do have they do have Phoenix ults, so
done fantastically well. But the main credit I want to give you is you've had these incredibly young players sort of.
I mean, they're actually not going to be using it into this round. It's just too low. I think they save it for next. Maybe hope that these raise ult. Maybe save the ult in case it gets like into a close doable round. I guess that's probably the best thing to do.
Spent a lot of time making like a really fun team culture to come into and making sure everyone can express their feelings, their doubts, their concerns. So for anyone, like we've got a system where if we have to change one player, they can come in. It's pretty easy. It's learning environment. Never be afraid to ask questions. So yeah.
For KC in this round at least, it's as bad as a bonus round normally looks. You're coming in with one rifle, the sniper, a few pistols to go with it. Now I'll always see Sugetsu holding that
contact close with the Omen into insta-flash.
For the opponent. I feel like him
Dude,
versus
Navi
is always a
hold a
matchup that he
default
wants to win more than any other,
for 40 seconds.
They'll secure playoffs if they do it.
Haven't taken much map control, only a camera for middle, smoke off top mid. Could be people in B main.
It's certainly not somewhere that they haven't been
40
before.
seconds.
Felt that pressure in the past. This is a team that will be comfortable.
I mean, they've dodged the guns.
Time out, you're speaking to Aang and Zai. Level heads to level the ship now. Push in from Navi. A lot of space given. A lot of space granted. Paranoia at the ready, but Alexic, he's seen the cape. He knows there's a player close and there's no cover. He gets away with a free
popped ult.
Martine falls on the back of this. A quick rotate towards mid. Cut off by Hero. KC, they're struggling.
Wait, is this why they're going to 2v5 him?
And even then, the numbers favoring that attacking side. Zavez comes out of his ult. He's still got 3 to deal with. Ruxic is quick to flee market. Not offering up that duel, not giving him a chance, but Angel was.
Hold up, 1v1s, the swing will happen.
Xiao still watching spawn. Aves gets another 1v1. Navi, they're falling apart at the seams. A real chance now for this Phoenix to light up the scoreboard, find this last player. They can't detect him.
Holy, that is close though. They nearly 2v5 them.
Than it seemed that it would be.
It's a really good map call by Navi.
You know how last week when KC was playing Sunset, you were saying how you don't like how they use the Yoru, like how they waste their TPs early on.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why Navi is playing so slow? Because Martin is just wasting his TPs.
Just waiting for his TPs to go, maybe.
Yeah.
Might be. I think they thought they were
I'd
just going to do something aggro, to be honest.
Was a bit of a
You could be
worry
right
for
also.
Aves in a scenario that didn't really look winnable. But the fact that he's got 3 of the orbs back already.
Yeah, I mean, we questioned the ult, but he did so much damage in the end that actually worked out pretty well.
I mean, that was a really good bonus by Carmen. One saving grace.
They're up against Razor. But was K-Cup the team last week that had loads of opportunities to snowball and they didn't as well? Or am I thinking of Fnatic? I can't remember. Well, like, I swear they had the Phoenix ult all the time on the bonus round, but they still lost it.
Do you reckon that the
They definitely lost both bonus rounds on Haven while having Phoenix ult.
Ah, okay. Dude, they gotta get better with that. I think if they literally... I think they can make that... I think they can just do that in general better, whether it's saving it or whether it's using it earlier. Because even that one's a mad one. Like 3 bonus rounds with and each time you had a Phoenix ult, but you lost 3 out of 3. That's kind of crazy to me.
See if Angels survive.
Or you at least save it for the next round. Either way, though, this was probably the worst example because they did a lot of damage. Razor on this one. Navi again, really slow default, man. Down over towards here, you now know there's 2 because of the fades.
That was perfectly on time with his EP closing. They might actually have this on the timing.
Retake over towards A in reaction. Drone to set up the 1. Martine has absolutely popped one, TP'd out. Omen flash hits the ult, and it's going to be a 5v5 retake, and look at the Phoenix. And I will say that the person that went down is the trip behind, so Aves has great timing.
Leaves him on 66, and a 5v4 rolling Thunder, though, online with the plan.
Yeah, this just delays a lot of time. Keep an eye on the Phoenix here. Keep an eye on the Phoenix. Oh my goodness, there's so many kills. That could have been way worse.
Aves has been able to get in behind them. Also spots a
Great
second
molly.
player, can put the molly in to force them out of position. They look to peek together off the back of the flash. But Angel, he stepped up on his own. Left it all onto Xiao. Normally good in these clutch situations. The first comes easy, but the second now knows where he is. His ex-teammate.
I'll do the teammates. Old teammates.
And Sugetsu's going to stick it to half. Give himself a bit more time to play.
Wow. That was sick. Okay, nice. I do. Angel did good here, though.
Yeah, Angel saved this round.
Very nice.
Angel did good, yeah. Dude, that was
sick.
sick. Ex-teammates, and they both go for the wider swing.
Help them, you know, they couldn't really capitalize on the breach out there where they pushed. Such a fast smoke, fast reaction.
Did Angel get that second one just straight through the wall?
I want to see if they do this again.
Because he went to snap to another player, but that
previous round they wasted both your TPs, hit a different side, and then this round they started hitting A the moment his TP closed. I want to see if they do this again, because if they do, I think it's an anti.
Just slow play against the. I mean, you have to do it for Byron.
He grabs himself the pick. Comes down to a 1v1 in the end.
It's I mean, people do this a lot against Yor. Like if they're just using the TP early. I feel like K-Corp are the team that don't capitalize off of snowballing the best. I've seen other teams. I do remember it sticking in my mind. Like I feel like they win a good amount of pistols. They just.
So for NAVI, obviously you come into this game.
Yeah, they do win pistols, and they've gotten better at their anti-ecos.
Like, do you prefer that?
And then their bonus rounds and their buy rounds are really
again and again and again and again.
I think they have the worst rifle win rate, like rifle versus rifle round win rate.
Well, do you think it's a similar case for
That's
KC,
your team,
where
bro.
it's like we know they're going to try and counter us, but it almost doesn't matter?
Yeah, I think it depends how you approach it. Like for us, we essentially counter. I don't want to say too much, but we counter strat ourselves. So we are prepared for even if we play a comp for a long period of time. I think Navi have done really good prep work on this, so like they're not getting caught off by the mid traps at all. The Carmen are trying to set up.
Yeah, I picked the right site.
Yeah, I think it's a big advantage for Navi. Especially with the comp change themselves.
I mean, who wants to farm this?
That's what I'm a little bit worried about, especially with like, I think the Phoenix is one of those things
Chow
where
getting one kill would be nice.
It sort of feeds into itself and gets better and better. And then when it stops working, it looks like the worst agent in the game.
Yeah, it's quite hard to make it work. It's got a very set playstyle, I think, and it is very strong. But if you are aware of the set plays that Phoenix is capable of, and you've got someone in the right anti-flash positions and you've got good protocols for it, yeah, you can completely shut the player down.
So you're telling me no Woot Phoenix?
Ooh, hold up. Might be able to do some damage here.
Woot loves everything.
Okay.
No promises from Neilzinho. This round going as
Yeah, not too bad.
Able to
Angel got close to
scratches on the car.
Okay, 5 ults for K-Corp.
Still a pretty clean journey for Navi to reach 3. And I like what you're saying as well, because we saw it's not just about that mid play from Phoenix. Even in the round
Why did every team stop playing Gecko on this map? Gecko pretty much, like, at least in my opinion, the best way to choose Gecko is double flash. And then, a lot of the time, I mean, you could use it with a Yoru, I guess. But a lot of people moved away from double initiate.
Martine's always a bit of a difficulty to get past. So I think that's something that KC have to be aware of. Navi, they're not
so many ults, man.
Aggressive into those extremities early on. They're not giving that space in mid to then be fought back into.
Gecko, Yoru, yeah, you could do some nice stuff on that. There's a couple of people that do it on bind, right? Not many.
Navi, they've done this before. They just wait.
Yeah, and they had
okay, you're going to play in front of the stun, but a Prowler's hitting this guy.
Potential for Angel to set that up again.
Okay, I will say,
I do wonder if that is
he's holding on to his TP more.
To the aggressive plays Martine likes to
Looks
make.
like they're adjusting well.
But he's further forward this time. He has a gate
guys, you have to Prowler this. Okay, hold on.
He hasn't really got a safe fallback. He's going to go for
Damn
it
it.
anyways.
Omen TP over towards the site when they set up one. That's kind of nice when they're out of position. Yeah, dude, no one even saw the Omen flash. They had no idea he actually stuck that on site.
Wasn't wide enough to see him. That could have been an easy punish. Instead, it's going to have to be the retake.
Late ult. Fade ult goes in, doesn't hit any. Oi, what a kill that is. And he gets the info. Spots one.
Can get the remainder of the information.
Spots two.
Allowing his teammates to rotate much more quickly back in towards this site. Sadak even going to give more info off the back of the drone. They already kind of knew where these players are, but wanted to make sure Hero, it doesn't matter. You can know where he is, but if he lands the shots, it's all irrelevant and has that crossbar that they need to clear another.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Wow.
They made that one look easy as well. Hero hit some nice shots. Dude, K-Corp Looking a little rough.
Stat line of the last couple of matches, if you include this one.
I like this idea from Navi though. This is actually pretty cool calling from them. They waited for them to set up one over towards A, and then they omen ulted over towards the site because they've kind of looked at the demos, and once they set up one, I imagine the nearest is like here. Somewhere in this box.
It's always like this.
Yeah.
It's always like this. It's always Martin alone on an extremity.
But then they know that you can safely TP over towards the site. Then you Prowler, you can Omen flash off of it, you can Overwhelm, and then already he's on site. He's in good position. This was a great round from Navi.
It
That was cool.
depends how... every coach has different kind of methods, but for me, I'll usually take attack
Is it
calls if I just
fair
feel
to
like
call
we
Roxic a
don't
top
have
5
full
player
game,
in the
or
region right now?
I disagree
No,
with
it's way too
some of
early.
the calls that are being said, but it doesn't really happen often, to be honest. So it's just if we need a change of momentum or we've seen something fundamentally
It's
wrong.
not fair. It's actually unfair.
Attack and just
But he's doing
question
good
why
right
we
now.
use the ults properly.
So for me, at least, then, seeing that there hasn't been a pause here, and obviously this round can be a bit of a throwaway. They can have some ideas, whatever, but the next, the rifles, that's really where we're looking with the ults as well. I guess the way I'd read it, and correct me if I'm wrong, they must be hearing some of the comms from those players and going, okay, they know what went wrong. They've got the right idea. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's happened to us a lot of times. Will be a similar score into this.
Oh.
But they're calling the same solution.
Yeah,
themselves
that's a
rather
kill
than
with the
calling
trip.
it. Yeah.
2 over towards
We
site.
give them the
No
autonomy.
value of Phoenix Gold.
Okay, well, Phoenix ult went in. Didn't find anything, but it did help.
I mean,
out
he got him a
Jets
kill,
little. They
yeah.
are managing to make this work, or at least work. The time's starting to tick down, and Ruxic takes that extra space. The clone will bait out one, but it doesn't matter if Ruxic just continues to tear them a new one.
Ah, dude, he absolutely saved him there.
Quickly
Maybe it is fair. Maybe he is the best.
Yeah, he heard you say
Yeah, it is, yeah.
He just does this.
Not consistently, yet 3 weeks in a row he's looked like the best smokes player.
Who are just looking better than the opposition.
Yeah, individually, I think there's so much firepower on.
Am I a
on both
Phoenix
these
believer?
teams as well. When you have Ruxic firing,
I wouldn't run it personally, but it's not like I think you would lose if you ran it.
a good break in momentum.
I don't think they snowball well enough with it, for sure. I think they can use their ults better, I guess is what I'm saying. The amount of rounds they lose when they have their ult is...
all their mornings are
they're doing something wrong.
A man like Ruxic who's making that a
Do you feel like
reality. He has been
Phoenix Comp
on
is
fire.
like
These
a
are his
cup
week
that has an
3 stats,
expiry
by the
date?
way. He had a
Like, it's
great
not exactly
week
a
then.
one
Looks
done,
like
but
he's on
there's
track
only
for
so
say
many things you
leading
can
the
do.
server
lost.
11 to 6.
That's the other thing. That's
okay.
his stats in a loss.
I think the wolf's
so
pretty good.
He's been brilliant.
Like, you're
I
just
think
trying to
one
get
of the
orbs, but
players
that's
that
fine as well.
It does seem like with time.
That kind of means
got
that they have
better
to play in a
and
certain
better
way. I'm
as
alright with it.
the days have gone on, and for Navi, especially with this, and more importantly, I think next week's game versus Koi, basically deciding their qualification, he needs to be in form.
Yeah, I think that's incredibly impressive stats, especially on those
Spoke for with the
agents.
Prime.
It's not
Appreciate the
like he's
27 months.
the Julius or something, you know? He's done a lot of damage on support agents, essentially. That's impressive.
That is a crazy stat. Last time Angel
How many
played
trophies
for
have you got in
VCT,
Valorant?
he
Mate,
was
if
a
we
Masters
want to have this conversation again,
maybe they should play
we're the
more
most
often.
decorated Mickey
There's a-
Mouse coach in Valorant. Let's say that
I
much.
think they won that one.
But in terms of actual, ooh, you don't want to go there. We've only got one in the trophy room.
5-2. This has been a
You could
great
argue
game
that there
for
should have
Navi
been
so
2,
far.
and the
They've
EMEA
been in
won't give them out.
disadvantageous situations. They picked
I'd
the
be
right
arguing
site,
it.
but still
No one
lost
else
the man to
probably.
Martin, being on the back foot and constantly being able to get right back into winning ways. 5-2, but a timeout from KC. This
Cry
is
is
where they're
free.
most dangerous.
I'm not,
Offensive
were you
side,
around for them,
Paige
Bacon?
just giving them the words of wisdom.
No, you weren't even around for that one, Bacon. That's why you're not trying to. That's why you're not crying.
Always someone that can rally the troops, come up with counters, as we saw last week. Realistically, this slow-paced, calculated Na'Vi has been a problem, especially as a squad that likes to get aggressive on the defense. Like, you're running a Yoru Phoenix, it's almost part of the course that you have to take that space. They are now going to do it a little bit later into the round.
Okay.
Middle, though, has been completely lost. But
Really important draw to win. Recon goes over towards B main, and Hero definitely could do some damage here.
Now KC in another advantageous
Dude, it's so funny
position.
watching Aves recently. You know that 1 week where his flashes weren't hitting? He's so in his own head. He goes for like flashes now that are so easy to dodge, yeah. Like, look at that. Like, I'm not saying I'm turning it, but most pros would.
Ruxic 1 versus 4. We just highlighted him. Said he had a great week 3, a great start to this map, but This would have to be something divine.
It was a nice change up from Carmen as well. They went away from their mid trap and went more into main's control. They had the deep Cypher cam in B main, all posted up on A, and they just kind of let them have mid.
Still got small chance. He needs this one on Sugetsu.
I mean,
First comes easy. Ult online isn't going to
spammable.
change too much, and they're already on that diffusal. He needs to find the
That's unlucky. It was a good try. That was a nice try, for sure. I mean, Elite just did so much here. This is just him dominating the round with that fast kill.
Belief, but it is going to be KC managing to turn that one around, and more importantly, it was just that positioning from Elite that kind of got everything done from them.
Big fight from Avez as well.
Pings? Oh yeah, pings there. That's a doable one.
Otherwise, there would have been support on the site. And Ruxic, well, you saw how close he was there. Found one, almost landed the spam, and you started to believe Avez as well. Another player who has had a phenomenal previous week. We're in week 4 right now, but last week, just below 300 ACS from this man.
That was in a win.
Yes. Well, if he was putting up a 2.5 KDA going into a loss, that would be
those last 2 maps versus Koi were fairly
K-Club qualified for playoffs already? Nope.
Impressive.
They need to win this.
Yeah, he's been very enjoyable to watch. I think, again, like, an unorthodox playstyle with them bringing in the Phoenix, it's not something that many teams are able to do, but when you have someone as individually skilled as Avez, I feel like a lot of the time your sort of strategy can shift around a player rather than the player having to shift around your strategy.
Yeah, for sure. If you've got someone that's this good on Agent, we did the same thing with Woot on Whaley, for example. He's just incredible at it. So if you're lucky enough to have players that can specialize in niche agents, then yeah.
We've got these stats on the board. The second highest ACS, KD ratio, damage per round, and kills per round.
Damn, that's crazy.
Stage 2 so far. That is bloody impressive.
I mean, he is well on his way to his
difficult man to deal
his
with.
third Phoenix ult right now.
So much
round 9.
Phoenix play, and still he's top of the board.
Yep.
Love those run it backs as well to play with, and he's just 2 away. Now you've had a pause for NAVI, but it also means a pause for KC.
Something different
and
from
after
KC.
already seeing them return to winning ways,
I mean, it's pretty much the same round where Elite shut him down.
This time he stops a little short. Reveal is good, but they're a little
they didn't get anything from that reveal.
Process from our team. They're close.
It's an incredible Omen flash.
That space. And well, losing Ruxic on the way. Sadik holding for this player to walk back out. He seemed to know Alexic was there.
I mean, he definitely used that.
5v3, another advantage for KC, and they'll once again look to hold on to that.
Doubling up ready.
While he was going for the flash, oh boy. Dude, Angel nearly dodged that flash as well.
Still, they managed to bring this back into a winnable
Yeah, I
scenario.
mean, they've definitely won these before.
Xiao and Hero
in this
just
game.
A few rounds ago, they were able to take it over the line from a very similar
Holy,
position.
everyone's getting
Hero's
yeeted out.
strong again, and even does some damage to Avez. He'll be able to at least heal back up a little bit. And Xiao is already tagged, but
you can tank
he's
one
already
bullet.
managed to win a couple of clutches for NAVI in this matchup, waiting on the corner.
Holy, bro, they lose so many free, so many free V2s.
clutches to boot, and NAVI is starting to walk away with this one.
Dude, I don't know. They keep playing retake on this side as well, and they keep losing it. Not that this was the main round where they played retake, but
it's such a hard 2v1 actually for Carmen when you're in that position when you're retaking. Very well played by Xiao though.
Oh,
I kind of just did exactly what they
did.
did. I kind of just had exactly the same reaction.
you might have a few more of them, mate. They're looking kind of rough.
Certainly not stress for KC. They won the pistol, the follow-up, and then only one since then. A lot of rounds where they've had.
Have they lost 3 clutches?
I think so. And I mean, that one there, 5v3. Man like Angel to rip the play open. Hero to follow up on it. Great start. Avez
Right, man,
in for the double.
Better on the low buys.
Completely split this push. They've dropped the spike in B main as well. Luckily, the drone is seeing Hero and Sagetsu's covering.
Okay, well, I imagine with this, NAVI gonna start going a little slower. It's a 2v5 at its peak again. Does have ult to get it. They can't really block on this one.
Push back in to get that spike. Luckily, Ruxic has the ult to claim it.
They were trying to block it, but they
Phoenix ult to retake.
The wall, so they had a chance with just 2, but slips in.
Oh, that's not gone to plan. Well, we were just talking about their losses in clutches. I wonder if there's going to be another one to the tally. That Ruxic even taken the
great TP from him. Great reposition.
You normally expect that players will just lead that one, but feeling confident and maybe not wanting his teammates' position to be given away. It doesn't matter, it's checked, but even still, Alexic
It's huge, man. Look at him go. Big 1v1.
And now Martin back into a 1v1. They seem to be losing every single one of these, but he will take it home this time.
Yeah, it's unlucky with the jump up there. He saw him when he went for the first initial jump. Dude, they nearly lost a 5v2 with a Phoenix ult involved as well. The rounds where they used the Phoenix ults, man. I can't believe how close they look.
I'm pretty sure this is the first like clutch situation round where they don't actually
in these sort of rounds. Like, okay, it got very
yeah, for sure.
They are happy
6v2? That's actually true.
Like when you've got a pistol, I think Elite, not in the last time, but this time just running it down with Avez. Do you wonder if maybe
Do you prefer a performance coach or a head coach on stage for the assistant coach? As in you're talking about when there's timeouts? Assistant coach all day, man. I don't think there's any, well, any kind of words of wisdom I feel like the coaches should know.
Which is like the opposite of what we've been...
Wow.
I think it's much better to have like two brains that can talk about in-game stuff.
They definitely don't avoid the early Phoenix fight, nor do they avoid Elite. They take both of the players who pushed
Weird, 'cause I never wanted you, yeah, but Bacon, I knew everything you would say. You're a hothead as well, Bacon. You wouldn't be able to concentrate on the game.
This is such a weak investment from NAVI, yet somehow the team that made a 5v2
Too angry.
and a 1v1 just moments
Too
ago,
angry at everything that's going wrong.
they've now got a 1v5 on their hands. It's KC, Martin, all alone.
Dude.
And I guess you got to save that up for the last round, if that's even possible.
This is a shocker from K-Corp.
Going hunting, and
Yeah,
they've got
can we
him
just play
boxed
shares
in.
versus shares? Like, it feels like that's,
the one thing with that. Literally, just like I was saying,
higher win rate
fight in with this breach comp, you are not going to lose the utility fight.
Even if you were
against
Gentamates, I mean Gentamates, at least they had a lot of timeouts in those 12v, 12-6s to save ults. The assistant coach might be able to say it as well. Why is my stream starring slightly? What's going on here?
I was going to ask, is there any player who's primed?
I mean, they hit some lovely shots on this.
Like Prime Xiao might be one of the most terrifying players ever.
Yeah,
who springs to mind?
Honestly, safe.
Fair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Prime safe? Yeah, Prime safe was a beast, man.
Safe was scary.
Prime duelist safe on TL.
Yeah, I think like look at that
guy was
previous
1v9.
round there. I love the adaptation from NAVI because what we said, they sit back, they allow that util to go, they allow the rotation.
That's true, Bacon.
And this
You're
time
right.
Xiao goes, I know you're going to Phoenix flash this, I know you're going to peek it afterwards, and I'll swing.
Yeah.
It's a rough loss by from them.
We talked about at the start, Neil, about how it's sort of a predictable playbook from the Phoenix, and here that was very much their downfall.
Yeah, it's the one downfall to the Phoenix is it does get predictable the more it goes on. You're only going to catch people off a couple of times, especially this tier of player.
This time it's patient from NAVI once again.
They've done a good blend of
especially in a round like this,
slow and fast rounds. I do think they've won every single slow round that Navi's played.
It stinks.
Except one on B.
Really?
It should be an 8-4.
Yeah,
if
there was one slow round on B. Right after the KC
Fatal, the breach ult,
that was
the group up, go somewhere together.
every other slow round they won.
Play Boar and Valor.
Shot.
There goes the breach ult. Yep.
Oi, what's happened there?
Well,
Fierce!
You're a man known for your curses, and I think
That was
you might have
nuts,
just
bro.
discovered the
How's he done that?
Yeah, I'd love to
I
know.
feel like Sliggy right now.
Oi.
That is unlosable. I'm sorry.
That is unbelievable, man.
Maybe he said it at the same time.
Yeah, probably. Fatal, Cypher ult.
Oh, you got one of them.
Well, Fatal's done a lot here. It's done nothing. And it may be sold at least that they'll move towards the B site, but look at the deep position currently in play for Sadik. He's pushed up inside of A main. They'll have to clear him out or have a snake in the grass later, and I think they were just spotted round in that corner. Sadik immediately knows exactly where to look and strikes on the hero. Xiao has to plant.
Yeah, see you later.
Dead to right.
Damn, he dodged it. Actually dodged it. 5? Bro, there are a lot of 50s in this. There are a lot of mental rounds in just all of this. Wasn't the best answer we've seen.
That was a Neil Zenio guarantee 8-4.
That was a guarantee. Like, if you,
Nah, it should have been. It's not
I
wrong.
think to be fair, they were trying to group up there.
Yeah, Angel looked like he was trying to group up. Stood in
He just thought, I'll maybe take a little peek at mids. Maybe I'll get
It's not that good.
Yeah, it's not that good.
Well, luckily they will have a little bit of a moment to think about it, as we'll be back after the break.
Bring them down.
I'm an ad while we wait.
Wait, ads in halftime? Since when are we doing that?
The stream is lagging, not the buffer one. What do you mean?
Check if you're dropping frames, maybe.
No frames, but I was dropping no frames earlier. FPS drops. Fio, maybe I move you to the mainstream, but I'm not sure that's going to change much. I'm dropping frames, isn't it? Frames or bitrate? Dude, unless my OBS just doesn't register the drop frames anymore. Okay, yeah, you have to watch on mainstream. Let's see if that fixes it. It's the only thing we changed.
Bet.
Time, NAVI putting up a pretty good performance considering they were on the back foot in so many of those rounds, but they got a taste of their own medicine in that last one. They were certainly ahead by a bit and ended up falling apart. Great performance so far.
Let's see if that fixes it.
We expect a lot from Sugetsu. Maybe the second
game.
half he'll come online.
Yeah, for sure. I think that this is a match that Sugetsu will want to win. Like, you've got some, I don't want to use the word mouthy, but it is the words I'm going to use on the other side.
Just the fall behind the K-Cop comp.
I think the best thing you can do, beat them.
The Phoenix isn't too bad on this. You don't really need.
I think that's going to be on the cards.
You don't really need to.
A lot of motivation from.
I mean, to be honest, it's just fight, mate. You fight everywhere.
Well,
you fight and then you have double flash for retake.
Right
but
I think it was getting dangerous after
I don't think it's great.
5 rounds in a row, but
it should look better than this. Like every time you have a Phoenix, you're just trying to get orbs. Basically, you're trying to make sure you have orbs.
Heading into that attack side, well, we have seen them thrive in the past.
Like in theory, you can on defense you can set one up, TP, make it rail stronger. Chat, let me know if it's still lagging.
I love the buy as well from Carmine here, honestly. The double sheriff, big fan.
What about the setup from NAVI?
Big fan of the double sheriffs.
Basically 5 players mid.
I think they've just gone for a full. They'll have a full set retake. It's going to be pretty strong to hold A, honestly, against this util. But if they allow Carmine to push deep with those sheriffs, it could get really hard to retake.
This is the thing, you know, the sheriffs, both of those players that you see on your mini-map are the ones with those big guns in hand. The big irons on their hip or in their hand as it stands. Elite onto Hero, opens it up
towards
double
middle, pistol. Do they hear the TP over? Does he have TP? He does have TP. Okay, he's just going spawn. Does Elite even consider him spawn? No. Trip now goes down, a lot of pressure. K-Cop have to do something.
Already one comes up for Ruxic and Xiao. Bringing this back into a 3v3 scenario. Ruxic
oh my goodness, he got util dumped. Ruxic did really good on this one. Isolated the one with spawn. The double push over towards the middle was nice. 1-1 on the pistols. Dude, NAVI, okay chat, it just lagged there, but that was for me as well. So that was this broadcast or that was my stream.
Well, I feel like the moment Elite dies, the moment this kill goes down, you kind of have to start pushing either stairs or
CT. But they wanted to, they went to push stairs, but then I think they realized it was safe plant, so they couldn't do too much.
Into the smoke, waiting for him to TP in, thinking this is a free pick. He goes up top, dives in, misses his shots, which is a bit unfortunate, but the ideas he's had here, they're really nice to see. And like you said, after that first half, he's got a lot of
little light on the defense for my liking, but we'll still see how they do.
Big fan.
Just straight up fast hit. Smoke, TP over towards top middle as well. Big duel. With a classic though, ain't gonna get you too much.
He tries a sneaky little through the smoke on mid.
Okay.
Kind of like the idea though. Fast A, TP in mid. Maybe he's focusing over towards here, I guess, is the idea.
They also all have light shields.
Yep.
So this could get really nasty if Avid, but never mind. Okay, he's been caught immediately. Elite could also opt to try and retrieve that weapon, but I don't think it's going to be happening from this stage onwards. A chance for Alexic.
One of the better agents to kind of farm on this one as well. And they'll even keep the 3 guns. Very nice for NAVI. They look good to take this.
No, they're honestly looking really good. But even the pistol round, the spacing and their communication on the retake was impressive. And again, like they're not giving away any cheap kills on the eco on that retake. Could have been dicey, but really good spacing by Alexic there.
Especially with the Outlaw in play. Like that, not giving him at least even just one more pick there is huge.
No, they're playing very well.
I feel like that gun kind of made their second round buy, or the one we deemed theirs, a lot more risky. Like the light shields coming in, it's like giving that over, or even
only one person could get one shot. They decide to go aggro on their camera spots a lot.
I think Elite has just spotted.
Yeah, they at least come out on the minimap here.
Players on the other side already having to retreat.
Gets out, instant reaction to take a lot of space over towards A.
A lot of space open on A.
Going to be Ruxic. A decision to be made. Does he peek it? Yes, he does. It's a headshot onto
I like the TP up here as well. It's an absolutely sick shot, man.
It doesn't matter if you hit a shot like that. An Angel onto Elite makes this an uphill battle for KC. It's all about the climb back. Now look to go deep to make this happen, to find favor. Sadik. I'm looking towards spawn, and it's Sadik to take down Ruxic. Okay. It's not an advantage, but it's a step in the right direction with Angel on 5 HP. This could very easily flip-flop back in the other direction. Noise being made on shore.
No way. Sadik's doing a lot. I'll do the push behind as well.
That opens the door for a flank, but KC decide to turn.
Oh, he didn't go for the flank. It was a great pump for it. Dude, what a flash. Man, Sadik did so much here. Big cage.
Needs the clutch. 5 HP, and the Hunter's Fury sent through. That should guarantee the round.
Very nice, dude. What a round from Sadik. Tell you what, though, it's a nice bonus from Navi.
What a round from Sadik.
It's a nice bonus that made it expensive. Everyone going down. This is the big buy round here. It's a little bit weird as well, because like 3K, everyone's sitting at like 350 as well. Okay, chat, this lagged again here, but this was for me also.
Yeah, I think it's fixed.
I don't know where that's just come from for Sadak. We've seen a round or two here and there from Angel, but I don't think we've had anything.
Yeah, I don't know why that, dude. I don't know why.
I'm off.
I have no idea.
Squad on
I
know nothing about
very
streaming
similar margin in
do some
terms
exploring.
of the frags, and
It fixed it? Okay, yeah. So the OBS
has gone their way.
The Discord was too much.
Might be getting a pause out of KC, so maybe a little bit too close for comfort.
It's an interesting pause actually, that this early on, but maybe he's noticed something.
It's a really early timeout, but at the same time they have to win this round, otherwise it's done. So
they burnt out the Silver ult from Sadak, so
oh, speaking of the man,
happy with it.
He's on your screen right now.
So over all the good call on 5 HP, mate, he's got to win the round.
Imagine
losing that round. If that cage goes up and he just starts defusing as well, or like got half before it, he's going to lose. You got to just secure the round.
You need to call your dog Nico. If there's any other coaches or IGLs with a dog called Nico, I think we're onto something. Maybe I don't think Boaster's cats are called Nico, unfortunately. First 13-0 as well. Who was that against? Can we get the fun facts, because I don't remember.
It's a little toasty
Loud
in the
versus
game.
UG on Pearl.
Dude, was that really the first
13-0? Yeah, that was the first thing.
The stat was on there or not, but one of the main reasons we wanted to highlight
that was when EG tried to play no duelist Gecko on Pearl.
But the main thing I requested, 13-1 in opening duels. The
yeah,
guy
that'll
was
do
on
it.
fire when it came to some of those early fights.
Big jaw, man, big jaw. The attack timeout, and then Ruxic just goes crazy over towards middle. And this is the round that completely owns it. They're done. They win the rounds. Dude, what a play. Ruxic's actually been unbelievable 3 weeks in a row.
So about that top 5.
Yeah, maybe he is top 5.
There's good timing as well for that stat. Yeah, really good.
Yeah, I planned that out.
It's like you guys have done this before.
Yes.
I mean, he was the one that everyone was wanting to get
he had support
from tier 2.
But most of those fights were almost purely solo. And we've talked about him throughout the match so far, someone who's been getting better and better as the weeks go by.
Currently? Yeah, he might be, man.
I'll be honest, I'll be sad if I don't see Ruxic in the playoffs. And with the way he's playing, I'd say they're in good hands.
Yeah, dude, I mean, he's looking like,
an early pause like that coming in from Engi.
in terms of fragging smoke, second best, I guess, Kiko. I mean, he's giving Kiko a run for his money if you look at these last 3 weeks.
For me, if I'm trying to cook a set play. So maybe that's what happened there, like Happy's had a chance to be like, go do your thing. Yeah. Send it, Ruxic.
Camera taken out.
Yeah. So that is the one downside, yeah. They've given Navi a chance to get straight back into it.
Yep. Gather their thoughts and...
But that was their last pause as well, right?
Yeah, it's very early on.
So they no longer have the chance to try and reset from this. Unless Navi give it to them. So they almost need a little bit of a comeback first. And while I don't know why they do that at this stage, the spam has already dealt a hell of a lot of damage onto Sadak and Sugetsu. Of course, this is the map choice as well of KC.
Spike planted.
I mean, you just gotta accept this.
For KC to take this
Yeah, they're
across
pretty
the
much
line.
gonna just accept it. Aves can just stop
All NAVI
peeking.
need to do, and this has been said before.
I'm not saying anything.
I was about to say.
Bro, he
that might
pops
help
his ult
KC.
4v5. That's so desperate.
Together. They're already waiting for Aves to round that
Dude, they have
corner.
some of the
major danger
considering they
dealt
play
with
Phoenix
Sagetsu fills in the space,
every
playing on
game.
backside. Martin's
I think they
being
gotta have
seized
the
and
worst win
soon to
rate
be
we've ever
dealt
seen with
with.
Phoenix
The
ult.
classic does damage. In fact, Martin dropping another. This is coming a little close. To dive into this backside as time is ticking away, but now it is just Elite left alive, and the showstopper will find him.
Oh my god, he hit the...
Off.
No way.
No, he got killed. He killed
No way,
the
he
guy.
actually took him down. He actually took him down.
Oh my
Well,
god.
there goes your win rate. The win rate's been boosted again. How's he won that?
From Elite, he
Ray's
takes
ult,
the
they didn't know
timing
where he
just
was,
to
and
stop
he's
the guy
popped him with a
defusing.
classic.
And that's
Through a
enough to win the
smoke,
round.
no?
A Red Bull clutch from Elite. But,
No smoke, I don't think. But there was another person in front of him, and then
Nielsen,
Raze was
I think
rocking and running at him.
bad.
you might have said something.
That's my bad. That's my bad. Even
I'm
in the
going to keep my
1v3.
mouth
Oh
shut.
god,
Yeah,
no,
the smoke was supposed to
no
dissipate.
smoke, just instant double pop.
So well played from
Wow.
Elite,
Defuse!
They were
Oh
already
my
taking
goodness.
over one round.
Does tend to interrupt the flow of things.
He didn't look very happy with that one.
But I thought he had a smoke, chat.
mean,
Where did
maybe he could've body
where did he
blocked, I
smoke?
guess,
I'm so
but
confused.
still,
The
that's-
moment the
wonder
Raze
if
went
that
through it,
was
it dissipated. There was a effect
Ah,
of it
okay.
going away.
He got an ace on
But I thought I looked and he had a smoke.
He just received
He one-wayed it on the box.
nothing.
Ah, he one-wayed it on the box. Dude,
I've never seen the man crack a smile.
everyone hates smoking the spike these days.
He shouldn't be smiling after that one.
Yeah.
Because that has gone as badly wrong as it could have been. Maybe the KC coaching staff don't need a pause, and Martinez tried to stick that
But
one.
he got out of the
Ambitious.
he got out of it before the
And
flash hit
hasn't
him,
worked.
so he heard it, right?
Yeah.
This fight's back and forth.
Dude, Aves is on his way to another ult here.
Giving an
Tank the
advantage.
flash.
Paranoia through. Haven't been able to capitalize on it, and Xiao's gone
These BXs
running
are
through
quite strong
the
from them, to be
flames.
fair.
Rooksik still trying his best, but he may just have to do
Right,
it. Oh,
bro
he's
can
dropped the
so
spike
win
at
this.
least. They will
This
have
guy.
to try and retrieve that, both looking to his position. But this man in a clutch, this man in anything in this game so far, there's always a chance, but this time
My
the space
goodness,
is
dude, he's
Warriors
28 to 14.
He's definitely the
28
opener
to
this time.
14.
He's not the closer,
We're in the
unfortunately.
19th round.
Almost.
The gap closes in.
He's 28 to
Jesus
14.
Christ.
Yeah, that is actually impressive. Very impressive. I think one good thing as well for KC's comp, at least, is very, very good against the Breach. You can bait out a lot of the set plays and a lot of the stuns with the Yoru, which is what he did at the start there after getting the entry. I think it would have been a bit cleaner if they didn't go for that individual Yoru play, but
I reckon.
he did have an Omen blind with that, I guess, so I'll let him off.
Alex not happy about being taken
Okay,
out.
force him down to an eco, but we've seen how they go. There's no way you're gonna walk through that, right?
2 rounds in,
Oof.
it's and Martin.
That was
That was nice though. As soon as he got flashed, he was out of there.
Instant reaction on that breach flash being popped.
I think their use of Yoru on
NAVI
attack is
rotating
way,
around,
way,
and they
way
pushed
better
up.
than
There's
their
a
defense Yoru.
Trip in the
Oh,
rain.
the defense Yoru is crazy bad.
They'll break
Yeah.
it eventually, but it's the rotate to the B side that's more interesting.
Somehow I
for
feel
players
like
here.
it's more likely they're going to win this round than the last one.
I don't think they check hero here,
My
honestly.
eyes are down.
Well, that's the decoy. He's not going to be looking left or right, but neither is Sadik. He got taken down through smoke. We'll see how happy he is.
Ah,
about that
Hero
one.
did really
Nice
good
play by
though.
Hero.
He did a lot of damage. They
That's
still
the
haven't got
running back
through the
dealt
choke.
with.
Dude,
Flying
Rock6
from Rock6, they could have had
absolutely
value.
sent
They
it
can
with the
go back.
ult into the
They can
Omen
take
flash,
that
so they
space
knew he
in
was
either
there.
direction. They can
But I don't know what
freeze
the comms
and
were like
wait
on
for
site. I
Navi's
thought they
reaction to
cleared.
ult.
Maybe they didn't
KC's
clear
always
over towards
When
site.
they
Maybe they
put
didn't
that
get the
stun
info,
through,
and
he
then he
must
just
have
went for it.
PP'd past the trip.
Yeah, I think they really thought they were out on
It
site.
really
They
does
broke
feel like a lot of it now is them trying to.
Or maybe the clone?
Hmm?
Did he send the clone out through the
No,
trip?
I meant Rooksik when
Oh,
behind
Rooksik.
them.
Oh,
Oh, the
okay.
B main trip.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Rooksik
teaming past
ulted.
the main
Yeah, yeah.
trip to try and fight them. They really were just trying to set up Rooksik to win that round for them. And when that failed, it really doesn't feel like there's anything else other than maybe another Xiao miracle. Which, to be fair, there've been a few.
This is too much to... I shouldn't have said that. Should be too
10
much to
seconds
ask.
left.
And
Last
he'll be put to
player
bed. All
standing.
right. Okay,
Spike
back to
planted.
normality.
And the Angel 1v4.
All right, calm down. Calm
If he
down
saves
now.
the gun, would
Yeah, I was
take
gonna
that,
say, he
but
might
I feel
just-
like he's not gonna save
Might
the
just save.
Ah, you've seen Angel play before.
gun. I have,
You
yeah.
don't believe
Very
in, huh?
good.
I don't think he'll save it.
They have full loss bonus, right?
He was just
But
a
Alex
millimeter
is,
away from getting all 4.
Yeah,
Alex
but
is still a little low,
their
yeah.
money's
He has
also
the
not
light
great,
armor.
So saving the gun there probably would have been
I mean, it's fine.
better decision.
Wanted to do
I would
damage.
say. But yeah.
I mean, if he gets 2, sure, the damage can carry over. It can be worth it. You're in the lead. Whatever. It's not like he's gone into the last round and not bought a weapon 2 maps in a row.
True.
You know?
Yeah, we haven't seen
Not that bad of a choice. Well, NAVI going to call a timeout now at 10-9 as the gap closes in. That's 3 in a row for KC. Reality is the last round, not one that they were favored in, but they want to make sure that they nail this or the lead will be lost, and KC may be close to closing a game that probably never should have been.
Well, the reality is that elite clutch might end up being the undoing of NAVI. That was a round that was basically just set in stone that they should have won. And sure, they've won a few themselves that...
Just disrespect to Sadix 4K, but fair enough.
Yeah, but that was losing a round to a solo classic in a corner. I feel that's quite a bit worse. And has also sent them into economic turmoil. As you sort of mentioned, this buy is still going to have some vulnerabilities to it, with the light shields having to
He got cut off. The time he got cut off mid-speech.
Something to help them retake with if they need to, or put some extra pressure on it.
It's alright, just going to get 3.
Right, big buy rounds.
Or that's also. I mean,
Up to the loss bonus, couple of light armors. There is no ults for ages.
Exactly.
Breach, breach, fade. That's about it for Navi.
Yeah.
He might even just go for the orb, to be honest.
3 away for Sadek, but nothing
B main.
else.
It looks with a reveal, maybe.
Let's see. Stun is certainly primed
Bring
from
them
NAVI.
down.
Deep Prowler.
Yeah, it's good deep control.
That's B main.
Okay, we're going fast with this
But
one.
they
Smoke
haven't
that
got
blocks
middle.
off.
That's been taken by KC, and we talked about those
And then they
mid-fights on the
wall
defense,
to
well, there's
take
gonna
the
be one
TP.
here
Oh my
on the
goodness, big
attack.
play, man.
Alexic,
No
he
way.
evades the smoke, but Martin's waiting.
Martin
I
did
like the
great.
idea.
But it
It-
comes at the cost of his
it was a cool
life.
idea
Hero
top mid, to be
finds
honest.
one, but the numbers
Yeah.
of
With the
NAVI
Phoenix,
are
trying to make
thinning
sure
by
there
the
was some
second.
kind of area to TP in.
It's not pretty from Hero. In fact, Martin has just taken over this round individually, and the only man has been the bane of
Damn,
their
that is a
lives. But
clean
Sugetsu
round though.
this
You got to
time
give him that.
is
Martin did
ready
good to
and
stick over
waiting.
towards the smoke.
From what seemed
Smoke
like
top
the
mid,
depths
they
of
go
defeat,
close, they
KC
Phoenix
have
wall
started
this,
to
they
really
TP
build
and
into
push
this
through
attack
here at the
side.
same time.
It was a huge run by
Wall
Martin.
goes down and then they push
Need
into
your
the
drills
smoke.
to step up. That's what you need, man.
Yeah.
Big run.
Yeah, as well.
I don't know,
It
it's
seemed
basically
like
trying to bait
Alexic
our
at least
reaction,
originally
right?
had
Because
a
they didn't really
decent
go
idea
anywhere.
of where
Yeah,
his
they take a
opponent
lot.
was
They
gonna
take a
be,
lot
but
of
then
space
just runs
aggressively,
into
and
the
they
smoke
see what
and
the
gets
opponent
domed.
does.
So
Yeah.
Go from there.
a few
They like doing those
bullets
plays where they set
starting
up
to
an
happen
Omen
for
smoke or
Navi
an
in
Astra smoke, and they just sit in
problematic
it
times,
and they see what
you can
happens.
see Martin's right back.
This
to
is why
that
Breach
outlet.
sucks. I mean,
Again,
yeah,
he
just
wants to farm.
just full stun kills.
I think Navi are also
That's the
kind of
thing, man.
fallen
Dito
into
just gets disrespected
KC's
too
trap of
much.
those scrappy fights.
But it's good in
Lots
low
of
levels.
smokes against the Phoenix
Well,
Yoru. It's not
the
what you
Yuto's
want
good
to
in low
You've got
levels
Breach
if you're
to
good with
support
it.
Buff stuns.
Well, this is an early
Should
play
not
from
buff
NAVI.
stuns.
Not only 3 players towards B, but a quick rotation coming in as well from Alexic. They'll be on this side of the map with the duty of covering mid passive. Able to rotate quicker.
That's a
and
nice
what you need
prowler,
with these
man.
pistols.
They actually got to see if anyone actually
Neat
pushed out with it
numbers to
here.
play with. Already they've lost one.
Here.
Peek on backside for
It's a
the
pretty good
info.
recovery
Hero
from
ends up
K-Cope.
losing his
It's
head.
looked kind of nice for a bit.
Yeah, it's like what 4 in a row now.
All in from KC. Really
Breach
wanting
is
to
only
make
good
sure
if you're
that they can
smurfing, honestly.
trade out any fights, but there hasn't been much aggression across the map, so it means that Navi can hold
That
their
might
3
actually be the
players
take.
here, but they're not going to catch them with any sort of flank.
Breach has the lowest win rate in ranked as well. Wait, really? Lower than
Hasn't cleared it fully.
lower than a harbor?
Alexic
Check
still
that
able
by
to sit
rank.
down
'Cause
inside it,
I'm sure it's
recovering
low
the
high
sheriff from
though.
his teammate's
But
body,
check
but he
Breach
joins him
win
in the
rate's lower.
afterlife. It's
It can't be
tough
that
now
low.
30
to
seconds.
find that value unless mistakes are made and the spams through the smoke.
Yeah,
and
it looks
claiming
convincing
kills.
again. A lot of people surviving. The
Angel
money's so
in the
so good.
1v5.
Maybe Sadek or
I dare
Avez
say it
goes
should be a
hunts a little bit
guaranteed
here.
round.
Probably Avez after
They
the
should be.
plant.
They still get his orb.
Yeah, dude, it doesn't even matter. I would throw away the gun and just 1v1 him.
He's
Knife
gonna
him.
get it.
Nice. Dude, now
It's
all
not
they
a
have to
single
do is
player
get an
Moving
orb on
into
this one.
flawless as well from KC in these rounds.
It's big
It
rounds.
starts to
Injurious
become
ult,
more
fade
and
us
more
ult. They
damning.
got good
It feels like
retake
they're
ults
getting
if they
cleaner
want to
and
let them
cleaner
take a
for the side
site.
of KC.
With a Cypher, that's probably how
Correct me if
most
I'm
teams would
mistaken,
play.
but all 4 pauses have been utilized, so the coaches are out of this
30
one.
seconds
It's
left.
just going to come down to the players, and when momentum seems
Rooting
so
for
firmly
K-Cop.
in
I mean, it'll be
one
fun to
team's
see
favour,
K-Cop at
that's a
champs.
problem.
I don't believe, but
Yeah, I think Navi
it would be
need to start
just be
playing with the
fun
strength of their comp. I don't think they have on defense
I
at all.
believe
They're
to
giving
see
away
a French
lot
team
of
there.
3 kills.
You believe?
And the strength of this
I mean, I respect it.
it.
You believe after seeing how they've been playing?
Two, like big ults they've got now. They need to.
You have to believe in something
together more.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine.
Took them a little bit longer to get them than maybe you would have liked.
Yeah, for sure.
Only fire deaths and well, I'm guessing Ruxic didn't expect anybody to just be challenging that without utility, but he's lost a lot of
Was the
HP.
breach enough what led to him being unplayable? He's not unplayable, but
tried to put the game on his
the
back.
only reason he was good for a little
Kind of
longer was
understand
because
it's
of
good for a lot
the
game.
Teo.
It has been on his back.
He was
Also,
really
that
good
round,
with
I
the
don't
Teo
think it's that
combo,
big
and
of a
then
deal to push
Teo
up
got
because you put
removed
one
from
way
the game
smoke down.
essentially,
Every time
and
they
then they
push, it's
nerfed
either
breach
a
on top
Yoru
of
or a
it.
Phoenix
So it's
Flash,
like
and this time they
But
did not
he-
stack it around. That's a big
the reason why he was
risk
played,
taken by
and he got
KC.
nerfed.
even
Towards
before
the end
then,
of the
people were
game.
like starting
don't
to
fully
realize he
expect
was
it.
maybe not as good as everyone
But
thought, right? He kind of
luckily
had
gets out
the
there with his life
ISO
reaction quick
comps
Yeah, he
on
got away with it.
Haven, and then everyone realized he was just doing a
Don't think they
similar
expect
job,
that,
just
but
a little bit
it's a
better
good
of an
change up
agent.
on that.
Bomb buddy up.
Yeah.
I
The
don't think
nerf was
it's important, but
completely
it isn't
overkill.
Oh, the
Like, without
nerf made
round.
no sense, yeah.
Yeah. Without the nerf, breach could see some
For now,
play,
the B side
some
looks
very
like the
specific
play.
things, and it wouldn't be
Dude,
awful. But like
another
with the
ult
nerf,
in the
immediately
4v5, man. They got some real questionable timings of their Phoenix ult. They get out towards site though, they're going for it, still one trip back of sight.
Gone back towards that spawn position, just holding.
I guess at 11-10 you don't want to risk it. Do they fade ult this as well? Nah, don't need to. Oh, this is nice from Navi, they save it.
Finds himself Sadik, 14 seconds left. Players trapped inside a main spike on the floor of the round.
Guys, chill.
Should be done, and
I was
for
gonna
a
say chill,
second,
everyone's
I got
facing
worried.
10 seconds
I
left.
got a little close.
I like this from Navi though. They didn't overthink it. They didn't use the
Angel
fade
drawing
ult. They
breath
just
at the
kind
end
of
of the
tried to
round
capitalize off of this
They hit
fast
11-11.
ult. They got the kill and then they were
forgot for a
just shot.
second that
We don't need to
Angel's
ult.
gonna be
I forgot.
crapping
Yeah,
any agent.
I don't have an angel. So yeah,
Not a
for
person
me,
got
that
hit
would
by
be
the ult, yeah, but they made the space
get
from
your
it.
goal to drop the op, but
The
if you
space
got
made
Angel,
was
then it's
the
But
one.
also, would you
Send them
then
in.
drop Angel the op?
fine. I mean, you could.
You can't make that sound and then go, yeah, you could.
It depends. It depends.
Rework
Yeah,
breach.
You could. Man.
Dunno,
I
man.
don't think he'd use the
I don't wanna
scope, but
touch the
think he'd go
stun.
for no scopes. For sure.
Dude, who said who said give him his third flashback? I might actually agree with it.
There we go. I was going to say,
You can flash for a
If we're doing
default.
the top, give a third flash to Sky as
past the
well.
operator.
No, because Sky
Looked
gets
like
the
a
info, man.
potential
Sky's
for
too
a
strong.
pacey,
3 on site, all
hit.
spotted. Omen flash
Martinez
towards
stuck
side.
around,
Martin
but
creates a
yeah,
lot of pressure. They don't realize
join
these
the
TP
rest
back
of the
with the
unit.
info. It's a little late on this. Probably should have timed this with they only do it because they needed the orb. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why it's late.
A shock dart soon to fly around, but it goes too deep. Reposition of Alexic. As the
Yeah, I think I
smoke
agree with
fades,
Polvi,
he's
man.
got the
Triple
angle,
flash.
but no one coming his way. Casey pumped the brakes. I like
The
this
problem is
freeze call.
he might become
It's
too
gonna
good in
make Navi
ranked then,
question
for
if
like
this
low
was all
levels.
just a ruse,
Stun is
and
so
it's
good
now
on low
rotating
level.
to
He
that
might
B
be a
site that's been left much more open.
to be a
couple
ranked
pieces of
player.
Utility. Problem is that
Flash is
Alexic's
also
got the
untenable
angle
on low
still.
level.
With that op finding another pick, this becomes very difficult.
Can Alex get another here? It's a good fade or no.
It means that Aves
Only hits
is
the one,
unlikely
but
to lead the
they know they
charge
were
while
here.
Having no sound and
Yeah,
half
because it only
HP.
hit one though, it does create a
Getting
lot
to
of
that
pressure over
30-second
towards
marker, if they're gonna
the
late
rest of
hit
the
this
map.
well,
They
you
cut
can already see
sounds.
Navi's read is that they're
They're
going to try
clear
and
over
go back
towards
in the other
middle.
direction. The read
Now
is
weak
wrong,
over
but they
towards here,
still
one on
have to
site.
clear. This man at the back of the site.
They need to do
Not a
this
great
so much
position
faster.
for an operator, but Angel is here. He realizes
Wait,
he's being
pushing spawn.
pressured
Nah,
as
this
well.
was
but
a-
Xiao's actually
this was a
the
kinda
one
cool
to
play
hold
from
Angel
them.
immediately with the trade, and they
Smoked
still
off
have
site.
not planted that spike.
Its Omen flash was
12
great.
seconds left, but they've managed to clear Alexic. They brought it
Roxic's
back
got to go
into
for the
an
man. It must have
even
been so
scenario.
tempting.
And although one kill goes the other way, Angel now looks to run in on his own.
Stunned
He's been
again.
dealt
Full
with.
stun.
Hero a little bit further behind.
Big swing.
And now as they group up, they swing together.
Dude, nicely done
A
from
very
Sadik. Dude, I
good
tell you what,
recovery
chat, I
from
kind of
KC
love
in a
this round here.
that
They
kinda
smoked
looked
themselves
impossible.
off, low time, and then they pushed all the way through here to get a kill, and then Omen flashed through back a sight. It was really bold to smoke like this.
This round was great from both teams, no?
There was some
Both teams.
fast thinking.
For me, just let them plan, set up a good retake with the breach util with the fatal, and just go.
Dude,
I
Roxic,
think
man.
they
Do you reckon he
just
called
panicked
this?
a little bit, try
Or
to
is
save
it... There's no way Angel's telling him to do that. I reckon he called this.
Sure that
Yeah.
his fallback is to behind box where they can
Yeah.
easily execute in on you.
Comps for this would have been cool.
Paranoia is often gonna go for that
Okay,
side
one go at
push.
it. One go at it.
Maybe a
Dude, we
little
should get
mistake,
overtime. Look at the
but
ults.
So deep in the
Yeah,
game,
there's a
that
rocket.
can cost you everything. Economy now
That's a
low.
mistake.
What?
That's a huge
There
mistake.
goes overtime. He got double.
Right, firstly.
Yeah, no, I mean, they wanted to go for a pinch, man. They called the pinch at the beginning. It's just that Outlaws absolutely wrecked them, and they got nothing for the Razor.
Aves fallen
Hold
though.
on.
This has given them a
Wait.
chance.
Sure, I gotta pick him.
Yeah, spike.
From the
They need
shadows.
to go. They're getting
Double kill trip over
that
towards
spike.
site, and Hero's in the right pose for it.
Sprinting down on their
Now
flank.
they've locked him in. Alex needs to make sure he
They
doesn't
definitely know
die.
he's here, but even just the
They
thought
know
of
about
him
him
being in
already,
that
though.
backline is a
He
problem.
shot the
He
cam.
didn't actually.
They probably
Couldn't
should go
interest
back and
himself,
clear him,
sorry.
but
He hasn't broken the trip behind either, so they don't actually need to worry about it too much.
do they expect the second one though?
That first trip.
No, they don't.
Now
That'll
there
do
is
it.
the spam. Perfect from Hero. That second layer has given them that advantage again.
Oh, we said about that outlaw. It's walking into
Dude,
Hero.
Martin,
my
big
The
timing
light
from
shield
Shao
still
here.
on Shao, but Alexa can take a blow from that weapon.
Enemy remaining.
There will be only the outlaw left flanked up on as well. Only one
Very,
shot
very
left in the
nice from
chamber.
this. Bam,
Two
3v5.
opponents
They
to
had their
take
chance
down.
here for
It seemed
sure. I
like
think they
it
had to go
is
back and
a
clear this guy. They had
guaranteed
so much time.
I love that setup from Hero on site, just the double protection trips.
It's also, I'm
Almost always
surprised.
gets
That's
value.
some mad rounds here.
Surprised they recover from the early fight. Like the fact that was a double opener from Martin. I think it was just the second layer of the aggression from Alexic that ends up saving them, and then the Hero having a fantastic round, leveling himself up 20-20. From only managing 10 rounds in their last 2 appearances on this map, NAVI have managed to take it to OT, 12-12. And we mentioned a while ago there were no pauses left.
Maybe they thought
I
more
thought there were more than one.
Yeah, you got to
But
refresh.
then don't
Yeah.
you make a decision to
Immediate
push
usage
the
of it
side
as
that you
well,
think that
which,
is weak?
considering
Right, like if
the-
you're getting pinched.
No, but
come
but
back
then
on
it's
the
okay.
side
Just
weak,
looking
right?
out for the trips.
I do wonder what it
Yeah,
was.
no, I think you're right.
Their coaching staff was like, okay, we need to talk about this immediately.
It's a one
I
bottom
think they were
middle.
probably just trying to figure out because they struggled with the attack side of Navi, right? Navi had a good attack, so they're probably just trying to brainstorm what they can do. They've probably been thinking about it even before it got to overtime. Just some solutions. For me,
Team
I think
Liquid's
the
here. Hello,
midfield was
hello.
good.
How are we feeling about tomorrow?
I think Navi are maybe going to start going a bit
It's
more
the
direct
Fnatic,
now
right?
with their comp. They didn't really do
Yeah,
it
big
in
game.
the,
That's on 5. That's
in
on
the
5.
normal time, so maybe we see some like set rounds in overtime now. Hopefully.
I think it is a good moment for it as well. Like obviously the
Ready
danger
for
is to
tomorrow?
avoid
Okay, love
that
that.
early blitz coming in from Abez and
Big day.
Martin on the Phoenix.
It's actually a
Euro.
big day tomorrow.
We've seen them. They
BBL
pointed out that
Vitality as
util,
well.
and they've been a little too hesitant to go in and take that space afterwards. But towards the end of that half, don't forget that's where Shao started to wait out the flash, peek afterwards, get in their face a little bit.
I think
See if
Elite
those learnings
is.
are applied.
It looks like Elite is expecting them to do something very fast. He's put double trips in the same position again, so on B main.
Oh, I guess that's the removal of
Double trip in the same
the
place.
Sova is normally
Because you prowler it, you find it wrong with the prowler, then you think that's it. But they, is it not just gonna get shot at the same time?
They only see one trip.
I mean,
Or
you don't
do
see
they
it.
have one high, one low? How did he do
I
it?
don't know.
That's only the first.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's smart. Yeah.
It's unlikely they'll
That's
use
cool.
anything like an aftershock or a nade or something this early in the round to destroy that util that might not necessarily be there.
Problem is at the
He's
moment
still
they're
looking
not
like they
in a
have that
pose to
block set up
capitalize
up
from
in
it.
mid.
Yeah, they wanted to kind of crunch over towards
Ready
middle.
to
Full
try
person
and
check
crunch,
over towards
but
middle.
Navi just
Nothing
spent their
there.
time
Now they can get in a position to
slowly
actually capitalize off of this.
Baiting out
What's the
control,
call?
using those prowlers,
1 minute
sending
mark.
utility into main, and now they've ended up getting that mid
Shock over the
control
top to break the
relatively
trip
free.
with a drone like you're pushing down. This is nice.
Going into the smoke
Yeah,
top mid.
and then they go into the easy call, which is the B split. Dude, they might actually get it. They might get kills off of this
No
trip.
flashes, so it's all about dry fights, and they've caught Sadik off guard. An opening pick.
Damn, they
They're
know that he probably
now
pushed, so he
open
might
for
be
this
over towards
A-side
here.
hit. They'll push
It's
in from
a
the
good
back.
mid round from Navi. They
Martin
cancelled as soon as they got this
plays
kill.
the snake in the grass, already pushed up in elbow, and has a chance.
30
With
seconds
Angel
left.
being a straggler
Martin's
towards that
in,
bottom side of the map.
Planted.
Martin's in a rough pulse, but he could also win
But
the
they've already
round.
sent Shao to meet up with him.
Think a
Shao
lot of
loses his
input
life.
here.
Okay. Martin with a really good chance. Great
Oh.
flash. Oh. Angel dodges
Close.
it
If that
and
works.
takes him down afterwards. A 4 versus 3. NAVI with the advantage.
Yeah, this now becomes very difficult.
They're all in
You
one
don't
choke
have that
point.
snake
They got
in the
nothing,
grass,
man.
you
This
don't have
high
the
low on
backline.
site.
You're gonna need someone like Abez to
Dude,
pop off
you
here.
can't
He's
be
already
flashing
lost
like that
first
over
fight.
Phoenix, man. You
Getsu
gotta
as
show me
well.
better
Stun
flashes,
will
dude. I
delay
get that
the
you're a
match
team
a bit
flashing your
longer.
team,
Nobody's
but my
facing off it.
goodness.
They don't need to re-aggress at this stage of the TP is bold. Incredibly aggressive. Hero there once again with another triple.
It's like he has
And
PTSD
Navi
or
in a
No, but
something.
it is.
to
He's,
take their opponent's
it's because he team flashed his team too much, and
Yeah.
they've definitely made a good talking point about it. But now he just does the.
As soon as he got
like,
that kill on,
Look
The
at that,
safest-
bro.
Yeah.
Pros are turning that, man. That's
into the
the
hit
best
from
thing about
mid.
Phoenix. You're not meant to be
They
able to
were
turn the
super
flashes
early
majority of the
as well.
time. That one
Such a
is.
fast trade, so Really good
That one's so
awareness from
easy to turn.
Navi.
Obviously for other people that aren't as old as me.
In the end,
I think
needless
it
to
was
say,
desperation.
Hero
for it,
keeps him in check.
Yeah.
That's need a way back.
Even I'm turning. No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm still not turning that. Trust me.
Didn't work out. Navi with the advantage.
But people that play the
next
game all the
map
time
is
are turning
their
that.
pick. They could be going to Corrode with a map under their belt and a chance to 2-0 KC.
They will be going in blind, though, and that always makes me a little bit nervous when you're up against a KC team, but we've still got to get there first. Already. That utility stacked up on the B site, but it's
Dude,
mid
Sadek
where
was
that
holding
fight
this the whole
initially will come
time.
in. The
Spike out in the
Alexicon was
open. It's a little bit
game
unlucky for him.
changer.
He was waiting for the
Came to
reaction.
the late stages of their defensive half, having impact. And it has done again. Sadek down. And
Oh,
actually
that's
Vera
it.
has
Surely
already found
that's
another.
it.
This is looking like the beginning of the end.
The map.
Don't want to jinx
Although
it
we've
too
said that
soon, but I
before.
think this is the first time
Sure,
they've had-
but look at
they've
it.
been on the other side of entries.
Oh, well, that should seal
No,
the
don't
deal.
do
He's
it.
going back for more.
Oh, okay.
Stand close.
Don't do it, please.
Now just temper that aggression a little
Oh,
bit.
boy.
This could still slip away,
Oh,
but it's Sugetsu alone. 1 against 5.
Hey, very
Angel
nice
with
from
the
Navi.
jump begin.
On a map that they've normally been getting owned at
And
as
the
well.
map, the choice of KC goes
Yeah, I think they
to
stole the map
Navi.
here.
14
Shout out to
12.
Roxic,
They now
man.
have a
He
chance
played
to
great.
close this out
Yeah.
on Corrode.